so very gay?
Alex, honey, he's only married to his parents yet. He's still playing a bycard half the homos at Oxford. There's some serious issues he's trying to come to terms with. Which makes him right for the plucking. A little manipulation here, a little mind playing there, we'll be eating carpet in no time.
What makes you think Richard's going to sleep with you?
Well, I've been thinking about it. I think I've got a really good chance for one-night conversion. I mean, he's obviously got some things to work through, and all I have to do is play to his strengths. So, Richard, have you ever done it with a girl before? I only asked you so hard. Maybe it's just the wine talking, but I think you'd be really good at it. I've seen it through your pants sometimes. I mean, everyone's got to do it with a girl sometime. God, I'm so hot to you right now. Feel nice? That's right, baby. Yeah. Your hands feel so nice. So hot.
Yeah.
See, when you're young, I'll do anything for approval. Chances are he'll just sleep with me just so I'll shut up about it and then go home.
That's really pathetic.
Maybe. But at least this way I'll always be remembered as the woman who stole his family charity.
It's what?
Or his girly virginhood. Whatever you want to call it.
I don't actually want to call it anything.
You're lost.
How do you just find a straight guy to sleep with? I mean, get some self-esteem.
Sander, you all people.
What?
How dare you let you gays wanting to convert a straight guy like it's a big trophy? Yeah, when I want to do it with a gay guy, I'm all of a sudden mistaken. Anything, my job's harder.
My God, what are you guys talking about?
Didn't you invite us over for dinner? So I don't see a whole lot of dinner in front of me.
Hello, I've just finished cooking and you can come get it if you like.
I'm a guest. I'm not getting my own food.
Yeah, what am I, a slave?
Oh, you want dinner? Fine. Oh, and Beck, if anyone's going to finish off all the Tim Tams in this place, it's me, thank you very much.
Whatever.
Oh.
What the hell is this?
It's dinner.
I'm not eating this.
What do you mean?
No offense, hun, but it looks like crap.
I spent hours on this.
No kidding. This steak looks like leather.
You're lucky, mine's almost raw.
What's with these veggies? The broccoli's all sugar, the carrots are as hard as a rock.
How is that possible? I cooked them at the same time.
You gotta put the carrots in first and then put the rest of them in later. This zucchini's like soup, it's so soggy.
Huh?
They have different cooking times, John.
Oh, God, I have no idea what you're talking about. Can't you just eat it and tell me what you think?
I'm not going to hospital just so you can feel better about getting kicked out of home.
Or getting kicked back into home.
Oh. If we're both finished snickering away over there, can you kindly let me in on the joke?
Sorry, hun. Maybe it's funny, though.
The only funny thing I see is a fat mole sitting eating out of house and home, and some sad toad with tawdry innuendo. Now what we need is a badger.
No, I think we've got them too.
Aren't we in a mood?
Yes, we are in a mood, mister. I am at the end of my tether, and here I am being jeered at my own home by my pathetic bag-hag and a parasitic amigo.
You might be gone, I'll go.
I do want you gone.
You don't need that.
Oh, God, why do all my friends have to be so annoying?
Birds with feather now.
So, we're friends now, are we?
Don't fool yourself. It was just a expression.
Said now.
Hey, John, did your dinner even need to be edible, or is it just enough that you made it?
I have no idea. I mean, this whole thing is so ridiculous. This is Christmas. Is this what it's become? Setting up hoops and challenges to jump through to prove your worth? Whatever happened to peace and love and acceptance? I mean, I have my faults, but hello. Christmas is about giving, not taking back.
Wouldn't this be better directed at your parents?
Or my mum?
I mean, I'm sure you had plenty of time to talk about it come Boxing Day.
I won't go back home. That's it.
And
I'm
how are you
going
going to do that with all this looming over your head?
Oh, don't worry. I'll find a way to enjoy this holiday. your little plan not only didn't work, but in fact backfired.
Right, and what part of the plan was that? The part where I suggest that it was a bad idea to spy on your parents? Or the part where I suggest that you discover alternative displays of affection?
I see. Enjoying your little I told you so session?
To imply that I'm enjoying anything about this session might just be considered impertinent, mightn't it, Jean?
How dare you turn on me when my parents are being so awful? Need I remind you what they said?
Need I remind you how you received that ill-gotten piece of information?
They said they didn't want me!
No! He said he wished he had never had a son.
Same calories, different ingredients.
Besides which, how can you garner any sort of conviction in that statement?
Why would he say that he didn't mean it?
How many times have you told me to drop dead, Jean? And I know you don't mean it.
No comment.
Because if you did, you wouldn't keep coming back.
My parents sent me here.
Oh, well, they didn't send you 3 times a week.
God, I hate you.
Thank you. Now, I propose a compromise, which is this. Even if your father did say what he said in jest, it was rather lousy. But given all of his past actions, it should be taken with a rather large grain of salt.
Compromise accepted.
Good, I'm glad that's settled.
Oh, I'm glad you now think my life is such a rosy little monogish meringue of goodwill. But I think you're forgetting one rather large detail, which is that I still can't cook.
But I thought you had my daughter and that new friend of yours over for dinner the other night.
Who? Alexander? He's no friend of mine, hun. Sarcastic little so-and-so. God, he's really gotten under my skin, that one. Thinks he's so hot with his little acrid witticisms. Thinks he's so clever. God.
Sean, if I were to suggest that you in some way found Alexander desirable, would I be correct?
Let's just get back to the topic at hand, shall we?
Right, so you don't want to talk about that little snag right at the moment.
Go on, write your little notes, see if I care.
Now, I saw this, and I thought of you.
Philippe's cooking classes. Location? Oh, good Darlow, at least I know he'll be gay.
With a name like Philippe, I dare say he is.
And your reasoning being?
Well, a French name in Australia is usually the indication of a gay man that's changed the pronunciation to the French in the want of a bit more attention, wouldn't you say? Jean. Now, is there anything else for today?
No. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.